Good morning, everybody. I'm in my backyard today, checking on the status of my tumbler. These are the Sunstones that I've been working on. They just finished stage 2. These are the ones from the Ponderosa mine. They've got the red basalt on them. I left some of the basalt on them because I decided it looked cool and didn't want them to be completely clear. You can see some of them, like this one, have some schiller to them. So they're not all plain, clear sunstones. There's some pretty nice sized ones in there. I decided after I had them separated into large and small with the poly pellets that they had lost enough material that I just combined them into one side of the tumbler. They go nicely in one of the barrels, so I'm just doing it that way. Some of it has quite a bit of the basalt. This is just a piece of basalt with some small crystals in it that I'll probably just toss out after this is done. But that's the status of my Sunstones. And I'll just pause this video here, and then I'll get the other side of the tumbler emptied out. And that is beach agates that are fluorescent. They were already semi-tumbled down with the first. They were done with the first stage when I got them. And I will unpause when I get them in the screen and about to rinse out. Okay, here they are. They're out of the tumbler and into the screen. And I am just going to rinse them off here. They're looking pretty good. And I'm rinsing these, of course, to remove the coarser grit from them so that they will be ready to go into the next stage of polish. And they will not be scratched and held back and have to be redone when I go through the next stage of polish, because you don't want any of this grit remaining, because that will hold you back when you're tumbling stones, because it will keep the polish from coming up on these stones when you move on to the next grit. I'm just going to dump these since they are ready for the next stage in with my sunstones, and I can separate those easily. And then I will wash out the barrel and get it nice and clean. I've already washed the lids. I didn't bring my my cell phone stand out here because it's quite wet and muddy ground out here today, so I just didn't want to bring anything into the house when I do my video later on of me polishing some of the petrified wood and agates that I cut up yesterday. If you saw that picture of what I cut yesterday while I was at the saw for about an hour. So that's that. Now I'll shut off the water, and I'll get these in with the next grit, and we'll check on them again next week.